Hello, today I'll talk about stock trading fees. There are many charges involved while trading in the markets. Some of the most common ones are, which people are aware of, are broking charges and Securities Transaction Tax. In this video, we will understand different charges which are involved while trading in shares. Let us understand this with an example. Suppose there are two traders, Ajay and Vishal. Ajay does trading in delivery and invests for a long term, that is, for 2 to 3 years. On the other hand, Vishal is an intraday trader. Both of them have their trading and demat accounts in the same broking company named C. The broking charge for C is 0.04% for intraday trading and 0.30% for delivery trading. Also, let us assume that both Ajay and Vishal have put in a total of 10,000 rupees in the shares of Tata Motors in NSE, and both of them live in Mumbai. Now let us look at different charges and taxes paid by them for buying and selling the shares. Brokerage charges. For Ajay, who happens to be a delivery trader, the brokerage charge will be 0.30% of the total amount, which happens to be 10,000 in this case. Now let us assume that he buys today and sells at a future date. Let's assume that he sells his shares for Rs 11,000. Thus, the brokerage charge for him would be 10,000 multiplied by 0.3% plus 11,000 multiplied by 0.3%, which is equal to Rs 63. Hence, the total brokerage to be paid by him would be 30 plus 33, that is 63. For Vishal, on the other hand, who happens to be an intraday trader, let us assume that he buys shares worth 10,000 and sells it for 10,200 on the same day. The brokerage to be paid by him would be 10,000 plus 10,200 multiplied by 0.04%, which is equal to 8.08 rupees. Brokerage charges are charges which are levied at the time of buying and selling. Apart from brokerage, there are many other charges involved in trading in the markets. We'll have a look at it now. STT or Securities Transaction Tax. This is the next major charge apart from the brokerage charge. STT is levied on trade transaction of securities that are listed on registered stock exchanges in India. Anytime you buy or sell securities such as shares, bonds, debentures or mutual funds which are listed on a stock exchange, you are liable to pay STT. For delivery trading, STT is charged on both sides, buying and selling. On the other hand, for intraday, STT is levied only when one sells the stock. For delivery trading, the STT is around 0.1% of the total transaction in case of both buying and selling. Whereas for intraday, the STT charge is around 0.025% on the sell side. Next is service tax. Service tax is another charge that is levied. It is equal to 15% of your brokerage charge. So in our example, both Ajay, who happened to be a delivery trader, and Vishal, who is an intraday trader, will pay 15% of their respective brokerage as service tax. Stamp duty. This is a fee which is charged by the state government. Different states have different stamp duties. Some states may have the same stamp duty fees for intraday and delivery, or they may charge different stamp duty fees. Next is transaction charges. This is levied by stock exchanges. NSE charges a transaction fee of 0.00325% of the total traded value, whereas BSE charges a fee of 0.00275% of the total traded value. Next is SEBI turnover charges. This is usually 0.0002% of the total amount for both intraday and delivery trading and on both sides of the transaction, that is buying and selling. Depository participant charges. This is usually between 10 to 35 rupees depending on your broker, and this is only for delivery trading. Hence, only Ajay will be charged. Next is capital gains tax. In India, the long-term capital gains tax, which is for more than a year, on sale of securities where profit exceeds 1 lakh, the tax rate is 10%, whereas the short-term capital gains tax is 15%. We've seen that there are numerous charges involved in trading, be it intraday or delivery based. So when you calculate your profit, be sure that you take into consideration these charges and then deduce your real profit. With this, we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching it.
Investment in the securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Such representations are not indicative of future results.